Hello, it's Amy Young here. I am just making a quick video just to first of all say sorry. Sorry that I did not make it online. I was having a lot of technical difficulty. That was just not meant to happen today. And so I'm kind of laughing a little bit because I needed to work on some of the tools that I was going to share with you guys. So I wanted to just make sure that I let you know that I was sorry about that and wanted to just give you a quick little video because I know your time is so valuable. So again, I apologize and thank you for showing up. And then here's just a quick little video on a little homework that you can do to help you every day, just to help you when you are feeling overwhelmed or actually even just feeling like you don't have a lot of energy. Either it's going to work for either. So I'll talk quickly about the nervous system and the fact that it is constantly scanning for safety and for connection. That's what basically the two jobs it has. It's just like, see, scanning if you're safe and scanning for connection and belonging. Okay. And the way it does this is through your external environment and then also your inner landscape. So here's a tool that I'm going to give you a quick little way to just pause and notice and feel things and just allow what's there to be true. Okay. And then if it feels okay to do so, then you can just welcome it as wisdom, invite it to move through you. And just notice that you'll have a new perspective on the other side. And if you don't, that's actually okay too, because we don't always feel like we're ready to welcome in what's there. We don't have to always change. Just being with the feelings and the emotions and the sensations and the postures and the thoughts and the images that you hold is okay. It has wisdom for you, and just having some compassion and rather than judgment and quick to fix can really just be the tool you need. And so I'm really basically in the world of helping people gain the skill of awareness. And so here's what we're going to do is you're going to take a moment, and I'm just going to invite you to come in with a nice inhale through your nose and a sign like you're landed on the couch at the end of the day. Note how your body knew what to do with that thought. Just witness it. Allow it. Allow it to be there. What's different? What's shifted? And as you do that, you can start to notice your sense of feeling. So how are your seat bones on your chair or your couch, your cushion, whatever you're on? What do your feet feel like into the ground? You know, if you want, what does it feel like to actually even just touch any part of you? Just come to that felt sense, right? That external sense. Like even just rub on a yoga mat here, notice some texture. Be aware of that. Just noting myself in space is going to start to make me feel a little safer. Okay. Then we can go ahead and start to look around the room. So using your sight. And as you look around the room, I want you to just move at a pace that's nice and slow when you're actually taking in your environment. Think like if you closed your eyes and woke up somewhere and you didn't know where you were, how you would look. Another visual image that helps me with this is to be thinking about like how an animal looks, surveys the room, right? When they come somewhere new. So just being able to realize we are animals and we do have the built-in systems just like they do, but we have been programmed to not use them. Okay. So then you're just going to go ahead, and once you've done that, you can start to bring awareness to your sense of sound. And so what I like to think when I'm doing this is just getting my head a little taller, maybe even moving to one ear first, noting what I hear, and coming with the idea and the posture that I could hear outside, even though the door is shut. And maybe trying it with the other ear. Really being curious about sounds that you just didn't know that you have nearby. And then you're going to go ahead, come to your sense of smell. Okay, you can just smell in like, you just check in. Sometimes I really need to like bring something to smell to help me. But like I love the smell of clean laundry, and this is out of the laundry. Or even like I have some nice hair product in, right? Maybe you have a little perfume on. You can go ahead and smell things, all right? Animals do it. And then just taking a nice lick of your lips and a swallow. And just bringing awareness to your sense of taste. Okay, maybe that even like for me, it's like made me want to drink my little freshman here. And then just go ahead, come in for another inhale and exhale. Sighing. Notice the quality on the other side of that sigh. And just be with it. Just pause enough to notice. And you can use this like when you are feeling anxious, and maybe you would notice that you feel a little bit, even 1% subtle difference. Okay, and if it didn't, that's okay too. And then maybe even just like, yeah, you're just going to be with that pausing, feeling, and notice. And you can just play this, in different parts of your day, maybe even transitions of your day, invite it in just to allow yourself to feel a little bit more calm. And then what I also want us to do, because like I said, that was an external environment, we're also making sense from our inner landscape. And we'll talk a little bit more about this when we connect. I want you just to go ahead with a mind and body scan. So first, you're just going to come into your mind and be aware of your thoughts. Okay, so on the scale, 1 being like kind of like lethargic, like unmotivated, depressive, sad kind of thoughts. Okay, so that was a sigh to kind of show. And then 5 would be calm and balance, and then 10 would be like, whoa, I got some racing thoughts here. Like there's a lot. I'm thinking about my day and all the things that happened in the day, and I'm thinking about what I need to do tomorrow, and I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner, and I have to think about all the activities that I have going on tonight, right? Where are you on that scale? And just quickly, whatever it is, just do it quick, right? So now you know the scale. You're like, okay, mind, thoughts. Ooh, let me pause, feel, notice. Okay, yep, that's it. I'm going to allow that to be there. And then I'm going to come into my body and just notice how my body is feeling. Okay. 1 being like it feels tired and weak and like it doesn't want to move. And then the other side being like it's jittery and it's like I can't stay still. And it's like, well, there's pain. There's like, right? Here you don't feel much. Here you feel a lot. Middle, calm and back, balanced. Where are you at? And just being able to take that moment to pause, feel, notice, and be with what's actually true. And then taking a nice inhale and an exhale. Those sighing exhales are really good. Okay. And so putting these together is just a really good, quick little tool. So what that would look like is you're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to notice your sense of feeling. You're going to come to your sight, room, notice what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, right? Maybe it's just your saliva. Then go for that mind body scan. Notice how your thoughts are, and then how is your body feeling? Take another inhale, exhale. Whew. And that's just a quick little tool that you can do. You can start your day with it. You can end your day with it. You can do it in your transition at lunch or in between classes, or when you just know you're about to do something stressful, or you just came away from something stressful, or you're feeling kind of lethargic and tired. And then I just want you to pause, feel, and notice and allow what's there. Okay. And when we get together next week, we'll talk about what it means to welcome what's there and some extra little tools that we can use to help you come into your body a little bit more, get to learn about your body wisdom, and just a little bit more appreciation for why your body is feeling the way it is in the world that we're in today, how we can come from a place of gratitude. But that doesn't mean toxic positivity. It doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm so grateful that my body's doing it. It's actually like allowing to feel uncomfortable, to allow it to have a voice, be heard, understood, so that it can be up here and you can look at it and you can start to create new stories about what's been held in your body, okay, that internal landscape, and then also the way that you're perceiving the external landscape. And that's going to be more about the things and the people and the environments that you're in, but that's going to be coming from the way that you see the world, hear the world, smell the world, taste the world, touch the world. Okay, so just a quick little tool. I also will add my email so that if you have anything that you want to share about it or have questions about it, then I would love to hear about it. And I really hope to see you next Tuesday at 4:30. Thank you again for your understanding and your patience. I appreciate you and I look forward to meeting you in person next week.